Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on gold market. Gold market right now stands in the center of the impact of different factors. It's long-term geopolitical factors, economical factors, and that makes the forecasting of the possible price action in the gold market extremely difficult. So we put our thoughts on this subject in our weekly report. With two words speaking, in the longer-term perspective, the major trading factor is the changing of the global geopolitical structure of the world, and currently already you could see that a lot of countries pretending on the leader, the global leader role in the world. So these countries in the European Union and Asia. So and it's changing of the global situation with the leadership of the United States is a process that in one manner or in another will lead to some turmoil in the world. These events, it's global of the global size, is very rare, comes silent. So it means that somehow the demand for the gold market in the longer term perspective probably will rise, just as an impact of these processes. In the shorter term perspective, there are very unstable situation, because just a few months ago everybody thought that this will be another rate cycle by the Fed in 2019, and that should press on the stock market, that should press on the gold market. But within the just couple of days everything has changed. So now everybody thinks only about the one rate increase in 2019, and stock market still keep heads out of the water, and situation changes. So from the technical point of view, it seems that another leg down should happen on the gold market before it will be over, but the depth of this leg could be different, and it stands in a strong dependence from these factors that I have just talked about, just have announced. So it will actually dependent on the strength of this factor. So if Fed will say that more rate increase will follow, that could lead to a deeper drop on the gold market. If it will be flat policy, if it will be less inflation expectation on the 2019, that will be more supportive for the gold. So, but anyway, technical picture suggests that some downside action should happen. I just would like to remind you guys that all this upward action that we're working with, starting from the A point here on the daily chart right to this final moment, the 1248, this is just a retracement on the weekly chart. So if you forget what we're trading right now, please read the report and a weekly, monthly analysis. You'll understand better which pattern we are dealing right now. So on the shorter term perspective, on the daily, as you can see, our trading plan has worked perfect last week. Indeed, retracement that has started here has reached the predefined entry level, and currently, guys, we already should have the long position according to our trading plan. Another important detail on the daily chart is the appearing of the bullish grabber. As you can see on Friday, that was a bullish grabber, and this grabber suggests the taking out of this top. Just to remind you that next target on the daily chart is 1260, 1265 area. So XOP with our ABC bottom pattern right here. Also, we have the 4-hour time frame XOP that stands in the same area. So that will be next destination point. Appearing of the grabber is very important, because if you recall what we have on the 4-hour time frame chart, just recall what we talked about on Friday. We have minor ABCD. We are watching for retracement. Our first entry point 1235, because this is the XOP target and major and one of the fib levels that creates an agreement. And somehow the upward pullback here should happen. That was our entry point initially. After that, we agreed to watch for two possible scenarios. First scenario is either upward immediate continuation, in that case, everything will be just great. Second scenario, market's climbing to 1243, 1242, creating kind of the right shoulder here. And starting second leg of the downward retracement, in this case, we're out at the break-even or just at the minimal profit, and watching for another entry opportunity at the confidence support. Because if you will take a look at possible head and shoulders target, you will see that it should be somewhere around this confidence support area. This will be another agreement area where we'll think about taking long position. So both scenarios suggest the taking position at this point. But now, when we've got the grabber on the daily chart, the first scenario get more chance to happen. So market indeed could continue upward action immediately on the gold market. So anyway, we'll still keep the second scenario in mind, because if somehow it still will happen, we just should know what to do in these circumstances. So currently pullback for the 3-4 bucks to the upside led us to move stops to the break-even. If you have missed this opportunity for taking position at the predefined level, you could use this, as you can see, not bad, engulfing, bullish engulfing pattern. Drop your time frame even more to the 15-minute chart probably. Here you could get some minor 30% retracement of this pattern, inside of this pattern. So maybe this minor got to triple to buy, could be formed something of that sort. You could try to take the position on the minor pullback after the initial rally has happened up from this level. So we keep this scenario valid. Everything develops very good, and next week we continue to deal with this upward action, to deal with this setup, and with the greatest setup that we have on the daily chart. Hoping to see the market will come to next target 1262, 1265 area.